Hey everybody, how is it going? And welcome back to yet another episode of Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands. In the last episode, we found ourselves making our way into the library, and we may have gotten more than we bargained for. We learned in the last episode that the Brotherhood of Steel has actually made their home here, and this is actually where we can go and pick up some extra caps if we have any pre-war books lying around. However, there seems to be something else going on in here, and we're gonna hopefully get to the bottom of it, though I don't exactly know what to expect. Also, we're the children's wing, and there was a fucking raider. There's a lot of raiders. Okay, well, we're gonna just blast them, and I'm gonna try to navigate. Man, there's something grim about being in a children's ward. I don't appreciate you pre-firing me like that also, sir. Okay, dirty water, cases, blah 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 blah, and I'm already over encumbered and we're just starting things off. Alrighty, that's no big deal. I do have some things I can quickly get rid of, and I think we're all good. Alright, so how you guys all doing? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I hope you guys are all, finding hobbies and shit that you guys enjoy. What is going on? It's not in this room at all. I tried spamming the hell out of rats. Is it down this hallway? I'll take the... Oh, you won't take the Nuka-Cola. I lied. That Nuka-Cola is heavy. Drop the 4 that I just picked up. Or drink... You know what? I suppose it would be a lot more reasonable to drink them. Considering I actually get caps out of it. Okay, nothing really with you. I also can open up doors. Really, I'm afraid I'm going to shoot you and miss. Wait, is it 2 raiders? There is. Okay, I'm going to let you pick away at them because you clearly know what you're doing. I will take the Chinese Chinese officer sword, because that's always extremely helpful. That thing has saved me on more than one occasion. Also, what the hell just happened? Those were words that were very close to being out of my mouth. Alright, it's fine. We can just repair the body, as I don't think that sleeping in a bed will fix that, but I do need to test that theory, because I'm not overly sure anyway. Or if, for that matter, if there's even beds in here, because I don't know. Also, you're almost dead. If you die, you might be worth it to loot. Also, do you have somebody in mind that I'm just not seeing because I'm not perceptive as hell? Anyway, like I was saying, I hope you guys are all finding hobbies you guys enjoy, or at least I'm curious, what do you guys enjoy? If it's not something new, maybe it's something old. Oh, you're gone. Alright, well, I'll leave you be then. A hobby of mine actually is game development. It's always been something that I've really wanted to pick up, I guess, and I'm actually slowly getting to that point. I have an idea for a game that I want to implement. I'll talk more about it whenever more ideas are figured out. But it's looking like I can finally get things started, which is pretty exciting. Also, I don't think there's anything else over here. But no, like I said, I'm curious, what are your guys' hobbies? Do you guys have anything that maybe somebody knows about, or maybe somebody doesn't know about? Something that you just enjoy that, makes getting through the day a little bit easier, I guess. I don't quite know what exactly I'm trying to think about word-wise, but I enjoy game development. I have a fond memory, and this might... I may have told this already, and it sounds maybe depressing in a way, but it's not. It's honestly a wholesome story. It's a very specific memory that I have of when I was very young. I remember I was in my parents' room for some unknown reason. I might have just been brushing my teeth or whatever you do. And my parents had asked me a very common question that you ask with your kids, which is, what do you want to do when you get older? And you never know what kids are going to expect. I have 2 of my own, 2 young ones. And when I ask them, they don't quite understand the concept of, money and jobs and things like that. So they just they want to drink coffee when they get older, because that's what I do a lot, and I'll take all the blame on that. But when my parents had asked me when I was young, I very distinctively remember the conversation basically ending in, I wanted to do game development, but I'm 22 now, and when I was a kid, game development wasn't necessarily something that anybody could just pick up and do, and my parents were fully aware of that and just didn't want me risking anything, I suppose, for lack of a better word. And I remember my father distinctively telling me, like, oh, that's nice, but, like, you might want to find something else. I don't remember the exact wording he used. He basically just said, no, I do remember. He basically just told me, it's a nice goal, but it's not something that everybody gets to do. And it was putting that in that it's good that I want to do that, as long as I understand that it might not work out. And I never thought anything about it, and then I completely forgot that that even happened for a long time. But as I got a little bit older, and I started sort of appreciating things more, and I started playing more games and kind of understanding more, and then I went to school for programming. I started understanding a lot more about all of this. And yeah, game development's absolutely something that I definitely want to do. Can I kill you? I crippled your legs. You are doing the most amazing. Ow. Can you not? Hold on, I have to reload. Let me reload in your face. And pop you one. So yeah, I really do like game development, and it's absolutely something that I want to take into doing. It's not necessarily, hey, the media archive. This seems like this is where I need to be. Game development is definitely something that I want to do, and it's something I definitely want to pursue. I do have a job in programming. If you don't know, basically, what is going on? It's a baseball machine. I like how the Brotherhood of Steel is pinned down by a baseball machine. But, oh, this is a war if I've ever seen one. I mean, I'm kind of helping. Not really. Well, I'm gonna let you guys do all the damage, because you guys are the ones with the heavy weapons. Yeah, so, my job, what I do, I'm a developer, but I guess, whoops, more than that. I develop, well, I guess I mostly debug right now, but I mostly debug software that's used for people retiring. I guess that's the most broad way without me specifically stating what I do, just because I don't remember what I'm allowed to specifically dig into. But the main premise is I work on big software, and I work on debugging it. Can we turn you off? I don't think we can. Nope, you're stuck on. That's good. So yeah, I basically work on making sure that the software... that's gonna explode and blow my legs out. Oh no, that wasn't even me. Oh, I'm good. Oh, you're just on fire. Oh, there's another one. What is... Excuse me? You guys don't even care. The Brotherhood just, like, took that and they're like, yeah, give me another. But yeah, I debug large application software, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know if... and I've discussed this with people, and I've been told that it's totally fine. It's well known that I don't necessarily want to be doing this for the rest of my life, but that, for the most part, you know, as mentioned, I'm young, right? Considering the circumstances where I'm 22, I'm just I'm learning a lot about how, you know, life works and how real life works, and I'm learning about how to support a family, and I'm learning about pensions a little bit too early, but I'm learning about all that, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. But game development is always going to be a passion of mine, and it's always going to be something that, at the end of the day, it's sort of where my heart is, and that's why I like that I work in a job that I can go to and work on developing, hey, a pre-war book. That'll be some easy caps. I like that I can, you know, go to work, I can do all this and do my job, and, you know, I have a good job, everything's all good, I can support my family with everything, I can more than support my family.
Pay more attention to what you're doing.
Am I talking about real life too much for you? I'm sorry. That seemed like that was way too applicable. It's like you can hear me. This is just a weird episode where I just talk about life and what's going on. Brotherhood of Steel Paladin. Hey, your power armor. And I'll take the holotag. I know the holotags are useful. But, yeah, this whole episode is just me discussing my life and what I do for a career. But I guess the bulk of what I'm trying to get at is I'm lucky with my position where I can go to work, I can do this job, support my family, and then I can come home, you know, I can be with my family, I can do some game development, because there's tons of different game engines. I'm learning a lot as well. That's a really key thing, I think, for me, is learning all about that. So I use, typically at work, I use Java. At home, I use anything from Java to C++ to C#. I am almost dead. Is there a bed anywhere near? I would really appreciate a bed right about now. I really hope I don't walk into somebody. It seems like a person. Well, I'm gonna have to spam some healing items. But, okay. We're gonna just hope that one of these hits. And if these don't hit, I might be fucked. Well, we're gonna quickly open this back up, and we're gonna spam a stim pack. Alright, yeah, we're gonna just crouch, and there's so many people in here. This is not what I was wanting. Torso has a much higher chance to hit. Considering the circumstances, you have a much higher chance of dying. Okay, can I just shoot you already? Oh god. Alright, well you exploded into a million pieces. Alrighty. And there's still a person over there. Quick spam, and hope I don't die. Nope, that didn't work at all. Let me reload this for a minute. And there we are. Nope, there we go. So, it's good. So right now I'm playing around with a game engine. It's called Godot. The Godot engine's a very interesting engine. It sort of mixes everything about Unreal and Unity and one other one that I forgot the name of. But it's this weird mix of all these different engines, because nobody really knows how the Godot engine's going to be used. But on top of all that, I did not mean to take everything. I am probably really over-encumbered. But if you're interested in game development at all, I'd recommend checking out the Godot engine. I apologize if this episode's been stale as hell as I just talk about real life. But yeah, no, the Godot engine, it's a fun little engine that you can just kinda, you know, mess around with, and I'm having fun. It's a little weird learning the Godot practices, especially because I'm not really used to working in a game engine. I've used a bit of Unity in my life, and I was playing around with Monogame for a while. But I ultimately decided that I want to try Godot, mainly because Godot is an open source thing. It's open source, it's completely open on GitHub, and it's definitely something I'm very interested in, and I'm working on making a 2D game, and it seems to have everything I need to. And I sort of need something that's cross-platform as well, which Monogame is, but having an editor is nice. Alright, well, we're level 12 now, which means we're going to have a lot more trouble in terms of the, oh lord, what do you call it? I think a lot of enemies get really hard come level 12, but I think on that note, you've had a, so what do I want? There's so many skills now. 20% health bonus when using stim packs, that might be really useful considering the circumstances. Okay, strong back might be good because I think I'm over encumbered all the time. I'm gonna go with that. There might have been something a lot more practical. But again, given the circumstances, it seems like the best course of action for me. Also, take the blood pack. And I'll take some jet. And I think that's all I need from there. But as I navigate through this maze, what else is in here for me to grab? Another pre-war book. That's just extra money. Can't complain about that. Alright, nothing really in there. There's a public terminal. Access the card catalog? Transfer local device, transfer library archives, literacy programs. As a result of generous donation from the Arlington Dental Foundation, the Arlington Read, the literacy program, will be experiencing an exciting new changes. Beginning immediately, the program will change from Reading, Education, and Development System to the following more holistic and hygienic program, Reading, Education, and Dental. Oh, god damn it. Remember to keep your mind sharp and your teeth clean. Arlington Reads. Oh, that is tragic. Did that just complete the mission for Moira? I don't know if it did or not. I don't think it did. And that's a little concerning. Quests. Oh, I've already retrieved the complete library archives? Am I already done this? I will not complain. It appears I have done everything. So, I guess we're good to make our way on out of here. And let the nice book lady in the front know that we have some books for her to read. Please don't kill me. I don't think anybody's here. Is this an easy way to get down? I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm gonna run like a madman, because there's a Brotherhood of Steel at the end. That should, in theory, mean that I'm good to go. I've already been through here. That should mean I'm in theory good to go, but it just so happens that this whole bloody place is just a maze. And I can't see anything. This is not where I want to be. I think I need to find stairs down. But where are the stairs down at? They're somewhere around here. If you know anything about me, I get lost so easily. That stairs up. There was other pair of stairs over here. Do they go down or do they also go up? No, they went down. Alrighty. So we're gonna make our way on out of here and then return to Moira. And that'll probably be considered the episode. Also, please get me away from that thing. That thing is extremely loud. Alrighty, what time are we at? You know what? We're making perfect timing considering the circumstances. Alright, we're facing a wall. I was really confused. I thought that was a texture glitch. Quite the opposite. There's still a rad roach stuck on the floor. We're gonna leave him be. I don't think we really care about what he's doing. He's not necessarily a concern. Okay, so after we do the Wasteland Survival Guide, do you guys have any idea what we should work on next? Part of me is debating getting on with the main story, but it's really up to you guys, I suppose, if you want to chip in. Can you stop running? I have books for you, ma'am.
Welcome back. Have you been successful in your search for books?
Well, I have this one.
Excellent. How many are you willing to trade?
What an odd question. Just take all the books I have.
Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well and return with more books when you can.
Alrighty, now we have at least a side project for whenever we have any extra spare books. I'm gonna break my ankles. Yeah, so if we have any more spare books, we know what to do with them. Just bring them to the nice lady at the Arlington, library. That's what the name of that place was. And then we can consider ourselves good to go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and we're gonna fast travel. Well, actually, if I've learned anything, we're gonna quick save, and then we're gonna quick travel. We're gonna go right back to Moira, and we're gonna let her know that we have some books for her. Because, Jesus, not books. Well, kind of books. We have information that she may be interested in. How's that for a logical answer? The Vault 101 jumpsuit. I'm amazed this thing isn't broken. Is it? I'm just going crazy. Nope, but it is almost. Which is, you know, technically no big deal. And it's a beautiful blue skies. I think everything is looking up a megaton. And we haven't blown it to smithereens yet. So that's obviously a positive.
Is it there? Are there books? Oh, can I go borrow some?
Well, the library's still standing and I've got the archives right here.
Really? A whole library's worth of data? Right there? Oh, that's great news. So, what did you find? Tell me about it.
Well, it was actually interesting. The archive was... No, what do I want to say? Place with a death trap. Yeah, you know what? The place was a death trap, but I got in and out as quick as I could.
Why would someone booby trap a library? Unless they're trying to keep all the knowledge for themselves. Well, we won't let that sort of information be held hostage, will we? We'll educate the world with our book. Oh, and here's a book of mine, and some caps for your research. Think of it as pay for a civilization worth of overdue books.
Why would I care about that? If I recall correctly, I have no need for the overdue books. I believe I am not a librarian. So listen, last subject is old technology. That sounds interesting, but I'm a little worried.
It does, doesn't it? I mostly just deal with it after it's junked. But a trader gave me this bit of electronics from the Robco factory. If there's a way to reactivate and control the robots there, it'd make for a good example of harnessing the past technology for the book.
As correct as you sound, I am fairly certain there are many, many written documents and filmed movies about why trying to control robots for our own duties is a terrible idea. But you just want me to go in and connect the widget to the mainframe, is that right? If so, I can do that.
Yeah, you should just be able to plug it into the mainframe at the Robco production facility. It'll give you access to the robots and terminals. Okay, here. And be sure to keep an eye peeled for any other examples of how to make old technology work for you out there.
That seems easy enough. Listen, what do you have for sale? Because I do this at the end of every episode. It's sort of become our thing at this point. Miscellaneous. I need stim packs. I need a lot of stim packs, actually. I am pretty screwed on the stim pack department. I do have miscellaneous things I think I can give you, like cartons of cigarettes and a fork. And a pack of cigarettes and some pre-war money and some scrappy electronics. Alright, I can deal with the 447, but while I'm here, should I grab some ammo? I feel like I should pick up some 9mm, some 20 gauges, energy cells, because why not? And I think I was using the magnum a little bit. And that should be good to go. 502
Good hunting.
caps, you can have them all. I made 200 off books alone. Money goes nowhere in the old, or in the new old world. In the old world that got hit by nukes, and then it became a new world that was still stuck in the old world. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it, unfortunately. Alright, for the last order of business today, now that I've already had an episode where I just went on a spiel about what I do, or spiel, about what I do, in hopefully the least douchebag way possible. Oh, there's nobody here. Well, I had intended to trade with somebody out here. But I suppose I can't. So, I suppose in that regard, I thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know the drill. You guys watched this and you thought, God damn, this episode sucked. You know what to do. Leave a dislike, let me know what I could do to fix it. Meanwhile, if you guys did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. Let me know what you guys like so I can take care of it in the next episode. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, like I said, I thank you guys so much for watching. It does, of course, mean the absolute world to me. I do hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. And, well, ciao.